staying awake. This has been something that has happened before, where you find yourself so sleepy that you cannot even keep your eyes open. And that's really bad if you have a job that you've got to go to and you've got to meet quota. Are you having a hard time staying awake, keeping your eyes open? You got drained of your energy all of a sudden. And I do mean all of a sudden. Hello, Appleworks, honey. You got drained of your energy all of a sudden. That's what I'm asking. Are you having a hard time staying awake because you don't got no energy? Your energy is gone. Hello, and welcome. You may fight it. You may take caffeine, but nothing seems to happen because your body is saying, I am exhausted. I am tired. I just want to fall asleep, and that's not going to be good even at your, hello, Mushka, even if you're, especially if you're in the vehicle. No, you ever got to that point in your vehicle? You get tired all of a sudden, and then you turn on that air conditioning, you turn down the windows, you slap yourself in the face trying to stay awake. And you don't know what's come over you, but you are totally exhausted. And it's not even nighttime yet. It's in the middle of the day. And there would have been no reason for you to be exhausted, but you got exhausted all of a sudden. We got Oklahoma in here, Trudy. Hello, hello. You have been having trouble for the last 3 days or so. Hello there in Pennsylvania. You are having super sleepy. That's almost like a tongue twister. Super sleepy today. Even after 2 Red Bulls. That's really bad, Weldon. That does happen. 2 Red Bulls and you're still asleep. There's something wrong when that happens. There truly is something wrong, something else that having the caffeine doesn't fix. It's something else happening out there when it can interfere like that. And you may have gotten enough sleep, but then no. And I know that's not often that happens. Oklahoma in the house. We got Salem, Indiana in the house. We do. That's right. Trying to stay awake. I sat down in that chair. I was closing my eyes. I thought, it's only 4 o'clock. I am not going to sleep now. I am not going to sleep. If I go to sleep now, I'm not going to make it through the night. I had to get myself up and make myself start moving around. You think it's the 5GG? Well, it was pretty today. It really was. Really pretty. You know, there could have been something out there because I couldn't get Rosie in the house. She disappeared at one point when I thought she was coming in the house. She went under the porch and she just laid there. I thought, wow, Rosie, you are really sleepy. You're exhausted. That was around a few hours ago, and she's been outside all day long. So are you having problems staying awake? It doesn't happen often. And also, you slept an full 8 hours last night. Wow, that is strange. You all, it feels kind of cold out here. It's happening to all your friends. So we got to get this out. Save John 3:16. So love the world, that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Okay, got it. We got the scripture. Yeah, you are. If it's happening to people around you, you know it's not just an ordinary thing. It's not. There's something more to it. And if you slept a full 8 hours and you've had 2 Red Bulls and you are still sleepy, something is going on. I had to have some caffeine. I didn't want to. I did not want to have caffeine, but I had some caffeine. So, and then I came on here. You got the USA in North Carolina. It's gloomy here. I wanted to mention something about that too. Cruise, MTUZ. As I was laying there, before I got sleepy, I thought, I can't hold my eyes open. It was before 4 o'clock. And I remember, it was around 3 something. that there was another eerie, like, silence that I could feel. Now, granted, it was silent outside, but I'm not talking about the silence that you hear that is total silence. No, this is a different type of silence. It was too quiet in the spiritual realm, too quiet. It just didn't feel right at all. It did not. It felt really off. It was after that feeling, and then I felt like I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, is what I was thinking. Ronald, honey, it's interesting season. The chickens and the bears have the same symptoms lately. Wow. Without the Red Bull or coffee, even. That's You need a good daily sleep, like all of us, dear. No joking. It's true. It's true. Sometimes a person does need a good daily sleep. And when you get older, you tend to sleep more. But if you've been a person who used to always like stay awake, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake, you have an excessive amount of energy. It's kind of hard to go to sleep. It is, because you'll think of that as, I could have been doing something. Yeah, I wouldn't want to make it a habit on my behalf. I would not. Every once in a while, yeah, it's nice to have a nap, but I couldn't do it on a daily basis. I wouldn't feel right within my spirit, because that's a good way for me to get lazy and lose motivation and to do anything. So you're feeling more tired than usual in Middleton. There's a battle in the heavens, and Michael and his angels fought against the devil and his angels, and that great serpent that leads the whole world astray was cast down to the earth. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has been cast down to you, and he is full of anger or fury. He knows his time is short. You're popping Bible verses in my mind. You're causing Bible verses to come back. But are you feeling so exhausted? Um, and you're having trouble holding your eyes awake, just having trouble staying awake, because something is, keep having it's not too cold, but I feel like it's getting cold out here, I really do. I feel like it's like getting cold, making my nose cold. You can't get out of bed today, Linda. Your body probably doesn't want you to get out of bed. Isn't that weird? When you want to get out of bed, but your body is like, it's like the gravity's holding your body. I can picture it. The gravity is holding your body to the bed. It's like sucking your body to where you can't move it. Really. And if you were to try to get up, you could feel the gravity holding your body back down, holding it down as you're trying to get up out of the bed. You've been tired the last few months. Okay, you can put your hat on. The past few months, right? You're started with a 2-day headache that would not go away. Wow, Angel Mist. It just hit upon all of a sudden, and you can't get out of bed for you too, John. Exactly, gravity. That's what I was feeling when she said that. That's what came to my mind. Like the gravity is literally sucking your body like a magnet. It's coming from inside the earth. Whatever it is, it's coming from inside the earth. It's not something above your head. No. Nope. It's inside the earth. Something is some... I'm just thinking, something's inside the earth and the gravity and sucking your body, pulling your body's energy. It's draining it. It's ciphering your energy for some reason. Ciphering the energy. It's the gamma. It's the germ killer. The UVC. You got a lot of ear pressure. You cannot go without sleep for 3 days. You can go without sleep for 3 days and gonna have some insomnia. Wow. The weather doesn't match the temperature. Judy, that's a good way to put it. My nose feels cold. It really does. and it's only 50 degrees out. It feels like it should, I don't know. It's just a lot of strange stuff. It's hot. You had to force yourself. It's hard to stay awake. You just got up from a 4-hour nap. Love you too, John. 316, saved. You clicked on you, and this very thing is happening to you. Suzanne Metzer. Silence, and then you keep, that's exactly how it happens. Silence. It started with silence. You could feel it in the air. Even though it could have been silent outside, silent in your house, but it was a different type of a silent. You could feel it in the spiritual realm, and then the sleepiness came. It's like a spell. It's like they, it's like when in the Wizard of Oz, sleep, sleep. Now they'll sleep, and then it got really kind of quiet, and then they fell asleep. Yeah, something like that. That's how it happened. Time to listen to some happy music, Patricia, honey. Good morning, Starshines. I'm trying to have short naps because you normally don't sleep at night. Yeah. Can you say a prayer for the rainbow turtle? Aw, rainbow turtle. Aw. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with Rainbow Turtle, and may you be with everyone who is really sick right now. May you touch their body and heal them and give them strength to push through whatever this is that's happening. In the name of precious Jesus, amen. Yeah. If you're all sick, certainly prayer does help, and meditation and sending positive vibes to people. It does make a difference. Otherwise, it would not be available. People would not suggest it. They only suggest it because they feel within themselves, they have proof that it does make a difference. The prayer, the positive vibes, positive energy, even your thoughts, even your words. If you just speak it, and say, I hope that they get better and stuff. Because your words are powerful. They have the power of life and death. They have the power to heal. They really do. They have the power to change circumstances. Our words do. Circumstances around us and others, and within us and within others. Our words are that powerful. They are. You was going to say, after you eat, you go right to sleep now. Wow. You got pneumonia in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of stuff going around. There's a whole lot. Are you having trouble staying awake? I know that these videos, somebody said, oh, Gina, I don't like your, are you feeling it videos? And some people came back around 3 comments. I like them because I want to tell her how I feel. It's good to document how everybody's feeling, what's going on, because world is, it's not normal. It's not what's happening to people. I would say that it is unprecedented at this point. Unprecedented in our lifetimes. Maybe not in other lifetimes before ours, but this period of time on earth, it's unprecedented, the things that are happening, the things that people are experiencing in their present lifetime. Even their generations before them did not experience it to the best of their knowledge. You watch the old church radio service on the YouTube. It helps you, yeah. Oh, you snooze for 30 minutes on your couch, then you decided, I do not agree with that either. Larissa, honey, good for you. Good for you. That's right. You can do that, but after a while you're thinking, no, I'm not doing it. I'm getting up and I'm moving. It's like when your body is given something and it doesn't do nothing. It's supposed to do something for you, make you feel better or something, and no, it's just like your defense mechanisms kick in and then boom. Is that supposed to make me feel something? I don't feel nothing. I don't. Nope. Is that supposed to make me sleepy? No, I'm not sleepy. Is that supposed to give me a lot of energy? Well, it doesn't give me a lot of energy. Yeah. Hello there, Professor Strange Finger. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here, you all. It is good when people tune in, when you all tune in and you join in on the chat and we're able to talk about what's happening. It makes a person feel better. It makes them feel not alone in what they're experiencing because it really does open their eyes. Wow, other people are feeling it, so there must be something more to it than just something random happening to me and me alone. That's right, we got it going. Rhonda, honey, that was fun to dance. It's not every day that I'm in the dance mood, but if I feel it within my spirit, I can do it. And it's fun. It does raise the vibration. It's good energy. It's good exercise for people. If you like to dance, if you don't, then those videos are not for you. That's right. They're not for you. Hello there, Michael. You are just waking up from your desk at work. Michael, honey, don't say that too loud. Don't say it too loud, Michael. Unless you were on your break, you can take a 15-minute nap. That's really wild. And just think, there's lots of people who do that. They cannot hold. I tried to do a desk job. I couldn't do it. I could not sit at a desk job. It was draining my energy, staring at a computer, not just one, two, three, or four computers at once. And underneath my eyes were like, I had dark circles under my eyes all the time. It sucked my energy, sucked my life force out of me. It's like I can't do it. And I didn't do it. That's right. Didn't do it long. Some are sick ones with Kool-Aid and they don't want to be around, which makes you sad, but you don't need their shedding anyways, and that's true. There's a lot of things out here in this world that will make us sick, really. A person's behavior could make a person sick. Stress can literally make you sick and bring on symptoms that you never had before, and sicknesses. Just mere stress alone. You have to ask yourself, how can stress do that? How can stress make your hair fall out? How can stress give you a heart attack? How can stress make rashes break out on your body? How can stress cause you to lose weight, gain weight? How can stress make you throw up? How can stress give you migraines? How can stress deplete you of your energy? How can stress throw you into a depression? How can stress activate things that lay dormant within your body? Something to think about. If you take the human person out of it, physical human person that you're around, but you're experiencing stress, oh, it'd take you out. Yes, it's really powerful. Energy is so powerful. Frequency is so powerful. So if stress, which is it's not a good frequency, it's not a good vibration because of the bad effects, then the opposite must be true. Happiness and joy and love. Oh, it has really good effects on people, and it can literally heal your body from the inside out. It can take it all away. That's the exact opposite. So we must think about that too. Love is the exact opposite. Stress, bad, 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 bad. Love, healing, 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 healing. It can bring life into your body. It can breathe life into your body and make you feel alive again. That's right. They're gonna turn on the machine. I love you too, Michael. So you all, are you having trouble staying awake? Because it's been really hard for some people to stay awake. And if you feel like you couldn't get out of your bed, there's been several comments on here. It's like gravity was holding you to your bed. Gravity was not allowing your body. It's just like trying to lift your body out of the water. You know what I mean? Trying to lift your body. If your body was laying flat and you're trying to lift yourself out of the water, you've got that resistance pulling you down. Yeah. Hello there, Jim Davidson. So there's something going on. Yesterday was the 21st. No strange events happened that we know of. I'm sure there were ceremonies that took place and stuff. But if they were bad, they were kept out of the public eye. In the last 3 days, Um, all week you have struggled with staying out of bed, Tammy. Wow. You woke up with scratches all the time. Michael, honey, what is happening to you? I hope you're not getting attacked in your dream state. You could be. I think you said that before on here. Your whole body was vibrating the other night and you thought we was some kind of, wow, Linda. You have been sleep deprived for years and you hope to catch up on some sleep this holiday season. It could happen for you. Yes, anyone here of there's been lots of talks about the med beds. They were supposed to have been around for years now. For the last 4 years, they were coming, and I'm sure they exist, but they're not for the average person. Yeah. And you have to ask yourself, why would that be pushed out there, making people think that they're going to have some med beds? The med beds are going to be available. Everybody's going to get the med beds and stuff. And then years pass. No, she is not going out. You are not going back out, Rosie. Get back in that. I have had to go chase you down. You are not going back out. And we're going to close this curtain so Rosie can't look out because she is distracting. There. She is not going outside. Had to put my foot down. I did. Gina, you're so controlling. You're so motherly. No, she's been out for 4, 5, 6 hours. At least 4 hours. And sleeping. I don't even... Then she was down there by the tree trying to get some voles again. No, she doesn't need to go back out. That's right. Having hydro eucalyptics. Thank you. What was I doing? Thank you for that super chat. Jim, honey, happy holidays to all of us. That's right. No, I don't want Rosie going out. It's too late, and I don't want to have to come out here looking for her, because I will come out here and look for her because I won't be able to be at peace if it's dark. I'll go outside with the flashlight until I find her. Have you been having trouble staying awake? Have you had trouble staying awake? There's a lot of people who have, and 2 Red Bulls didn't do it, and 8 hours of sleep. Taking naps. One person took a nap for 4 hours, still sleepy. And here's what happened. When I was sitting in the chair, I felt a silence in the air. A silence in the air. Even though it was silent in my house and outside, I could feel it in the spiritual realm. And I thought, well, this doesn't feel right because it's too quiet. It's too quiet up there. And then I started getting sleepy, and I was closing my eyes. I thought, I am not going to lay here and go to sleep. No, I'm going to make myself get up and get some caffeine. So far, it's helping me because I'm Rosie. Judy, honey, there's something about Rosie. When we picked her up at the Humane Society, when she came to the Humane Society, she was with a litter of other kittens. And the place that she came from, they put her name down as Nosy. As Nosy. And that was not right, because when we went there, Rosie was the most active kitten there. At 7 months, she was on the counter. She was so friendly. She was opening up the door. She would carry the lady's glasses around. She said, "You want Rosie?" I said, "No, she's too active." And then we went back the next day, and she goes, "Did you make your mind up?" I said, "Well, I don't know." And then somebody was trying to open the door. She said, "Who is that?" I said, "It's Rosie." She said, "That's Rosie." I said, "That's who I'm going to take. I'm going to take Rosie." So she goes, and when she looked on Rosie's paperwork, she said, they put her name down as Nosy, and she said, her name will be Rosie. She's not nosy. She's a beautiful rose, and she's happy. So she's Rosie. Her's a little baby. Yes, Rosie, honey. Rosie, honey, will you want to say hi because you're a baby? No, honey, you've been already outside. She needs to settle down and take a nap, is what you are. You're still having trouble staying awake. Are you? Because there is something happening. And when you get plenty of sleep and you try to take caffeine, you drink caffeine, or you get up and you start walking around and you find yourself dragging your body. You could have even been full of energy, and the moment you stepped outside, this has happened to me several times before. I've been full of energy and I had something I wanted to do outside, and within 20 to 30 minutes, my energy was literally drained from my body. I felt like my eyes felt like I was in a walking sleep, like walking in my sleep. My energy was gone. I had to drag my body. I took myself back into the house. After around an hour or two, I felt better. But the moment I had stepped outside, that's happened to me 2 or 3 times within the past year. There has been something outside that did it, which is really strange. And you may find yourself doing that too, where you literally drag your body and you walk around like a zombie trying to do your outdoor work. And no, it's a bad feeling, really bad feeling. Okay, I thought your trouble, Linda. Trouble staying awake and sleeping, and you can't seem to stay awake. You can hardly keep your eyes open. You've been using harmonics, and does it work, Rhonda, honey, to heal? I think it probably does. Only a couple hours wide awake and been like that for years. Cats are curious. They're explorers. They are, Professor Strangefinger. Rosie's got a great big house that she can run around in and explore. And if she looks well enough, she might find herself a little mouse somewhere down in the basement that has slipped through somehow, some way. Yeah. She'll be, she must be running around. She's got toys. She's got a tree that she likes to climb in, a Christmas tree. She likes to lay under it. Yesterday, you felt terrible. It was like a bad headache in your face. That's the best you can try. I know what you're talking about, Tammy. Yeah. You've been down the road before. The story of Nosy Rosie lived happily. Yeah, she did. That's right. She's a bundle of joy, and she's very curious. She's got really good energy. Cats really do bring healing energy. They bring healing energy, is what they bring. Hello. Let me do this right here. Okay, let me get that out of there. What? You are drinking less coffee. You have the opposite. You're not tired at all. Then you're doing something right for your body, is what I would say. You're doing something right for your body. You must be staying active, keeping your mind active, and yeah. So are you all having trouble staying awake? And this would be can't get the words out. It'd be especially hard if you are at a job and it's happening on your job, like Michael fell asleep at his desk and he was just waking up, or you're in your car and you having a trouble driving home. You can't stay awake no matter with the windows down and the air conditioning on and the caffeine. It's so hard and you don't understand it because it could hit you all of a sudden. It doesn't hit everybody, but it does hit some people. Or you're laying in bed and you want to get up and you literally feel like gravity is holding you to your bed. And energy, and unseen energy. Michael, honey, is he still asleep at his desk, Applebrooks, honey? Michael, honey, don't you be telling us you're still asleep at your desk. We told you not to be saying that too loud. No, don't be saying it too loud. They'll say, well, if you're asleep at the desk, what you doing on the social media, Michael, honey? You're going to get yourself in trouble. There are employers who will track your social media usage while you're at work. You can get yourself in trouble for sleeping on the job. There's been plenty of people who have lost their jobs by sleeping on the job and being on social media a way too much in this new era that we live in. So let's let it not be heard of you, Michael, honey. We're going to pretend that you did not even say anything about it. That's right. Oh, my goodness, you all. If you get up and move around, it does help. When you move around, that's okay, Michael. You get a pass. You get a classroom pass to do that. That's right. You can take it to your employer. That is your written pass to do it, written or verbal. You can watch Miss Gina, honey. You can. You know you can. You are but really, all jokes aside, there is something happening, and it's you have to ask yourself, really, why did they start coming out? Listen, with all of these energy drinks, they never had them before. It was always, you have a nice cup of coffee. Why all of a sudden, within the past few years, and few years could be, I don't know, when all the highly caffeinated soft drinks start coming out and the other types of drinks to give the people the energy to not be sleepy. Why bring in all of these energy drinks out so we can have energy to stay awake? Why bring out the caffeine pills? The caffeine pills to keep people awake also, because I remember them when we would drive to Indiana in the nighttime with the children from Maryland. They got caffeine in them, and that was back in 1990 something, mid 90s. Yeah, there's something to it, or otherwise, why would they come out with all this highly caffeinated things? If our energy was not being affected, if our sleep cycle, if our REM sleep, is that the thing that is getting disrupted? Our REM sleep? Because if you don't get enough of the good type of sleep, you're not going to have no energy. Yeah. You don't like the caffeine drinks other than Pepsi. Yeah. And you notice if you were a person given to caffeine every single morning, coffee, and you go without it, you get withdrawals, you get a headache. And not until you get that caffeine fix will the headache go away. They got you up all night, scratching you up somewhere. Michael, that's not good. You need to tell them to leave. You don't like having your body full of scratches. Yeah. You only like a little coffee in the morning and you stop. Yeah. But really, there is something to all of these energy drinks to give us more energy so that we can stay awake. There's something to that. There's something to the caffeine pills. There's something to those espressos, although they really tasted good. I used to love really strong coffee, real strong coffee. The stronger, the better. I loved it because it gave me more energy. Well, I don't really like it like that no more. I don't. It's like, ugh. It's kind of gross. Just caffeine. You like the coffee at McDonald's? Is that what you're saying, Deborah Lyra, honey? Large amounts of caffeine and sugar. Drinking too much caffeine can raise your blood pressure and heart rate and cause anxiety and insomnia. Drinking them over and over long term can raise heart disease. Getting too much sugar and weight gain, yes. Oh, okay. Deborah. Yeah. So if you're having trouble staying awake, you're not the only one. There's something truly going on. It doesn't affect everybody, but there have been periods in a lot of people's lives where you just couldn't stay awake. You got so tired all of a sudden. It's like your body starts hurting all of a sudden for no reason. You get nauseous all of a sudden. You get a headache all of a sudden. You get swelling all of a sudden. You wake up and you are not in too good of a shape. And it happened overnight. in your dream state. There's like something happening that we cannot physically see, but we can physically feel it having an effect on our body. It's out there. You're feeling drained as if I eat salad. You go to sleep with salad too? Yeah. Silent Walk, thank you for your confession that you drink too much caffeine. You are amongst fellow drinkers of caffeine that perhaps drink too much caffeine. Merry Christmas, Michael, honey. Thank you. Get a coffee on you. I have had a good coffee before, a couple times at the Starbucks. They were really good, I have to admit it, and I savored every bit of it. I haven't had a Starbucks coffee in almost a year. Yeah. Silent Walk. It's in everything. A sky you got, Gina, then the Seattle looks like the same. It's been waking up the last couple of days, the sound of your phone dropping on the floor. Has anyone else heard anything happening in their rooms at night, things moving? If so, there's something in your room, you need to get it out. Unless it doesn't scare you. Unless it doesn't scare you. You love your coffee too much. Impossible, Professor. Yes, too much coffee. Well, that won't be a problem if something happens to the coffee beans and there is some kind of a shortage. You will not be having coffee and you will have to break the habit of coffee. Yeah. You need sunshine. That's right, you all. I am going to go. I am, you all. If you can give this video a thumbs up, thank you for commenting on here, because it does make a difference when we have people commenting about the same symptoms and the same things that other people are feeling, or maybe it's different. It's good to know what's going on. It doesn't matter if you're in another country or not. It's good to know because it's all connected. We're all humans. That's right, we are. So I'm going to go. Thank you all once again. Thank you, moderators. And I hope to see you later. I do. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, because I know it's not 6 o'clock yet. Would you stake your life on it? No, but I'm just going to say I know it's not 6 o'clock yet. It's not evening. You love it from Wisconsin. PD, RD, yes. Good evening, you all. Back to bed, Michael, honey. You go back to bed. Just keep your scratches from getting on your body. Michael, I thought you said you just woke up from your desk. Is your desk your bed? Michael, honey, or was that somebody else? Your confusion, Gina, honey. That's right. I'm going to go. You all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Love you.